Girls, and welcome back to art. I'm so excited that you're here. Can you believe that we're in November already? Man, time is flying when you're having fun in art. I know I'm having a good time, and I hope you are too. So today, we're gonna get started on our next project, and November's kind of a quick month as far as art classes. So this is gonna be kind of a simple beginning, but because I want to see what you can do, your imagination is going to take over now, and you're going to start to add things to this that you will be creating on your own, okay? But today, what I'm going to do is set you up for the foundation, okay, the beginning part of the project. So what we're going to do is we're going to move into mask making. Now, I know we just came from a holiday where lots of masks are being used, but masks are used all over the earth and for thousands of years to change your character. So masks are used in theater when they want to show a different expression on someone's face, and masks are used in different cultures to represent different people during different celebrations or rituals. So I thought it would be fun for us to dive into mask making, since we're all wearing one these days, right? And create a really cool looking mask out of some simple supplies. So today will be the day that I set you up, okay? So what you'll need will be a cup like this, a paper cup will do too. You'll need a paper plate. You'll need something to draw with. You'll need some scissors. And you're going to need either some glue or some tape, okay? But we'll get to that in a minute. So let me pan you down and show you what you're gonna start to do. All right, so for today, we're gonna set the framework up for the mask. So take your paper plate, just fold it in half like that. Pretty easy, right? And then I like to fold the plate one more time, because what this does is it allows me to see where the center is. Okay? So I'm gonna put a little mark right there, and then open up my plate so I know exactly where the middle is. So now, I'm gonna take my cup, and I'm gonna move it so the top of the cup touches that little line. It's a little hard to see. Oh, there you go, like that. And I am going to put it right in the middle. Trace my cup like that. Do you see where the top of the cup is, right where that mark is? Pretty easy, right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the paper plate So I'm cutting out that circle. You have to take your time. There. Okay? Now, this cup is going to go back into that spot. Alright? But what I want to do is I'm going to take my paper plate and using the pieces that are hanging on the bottom like that. So I'm going to put the cup inside, and I am going to, on the bottom, just overlap them. Do you see how I did that? And now, do you see how it created the beginning part of the mask? So what I need to do is I need to either staple that, or I'm going to tape it, or maybe use a little glue and just kind of clamp it together and let it dry. The tape. So I think I'm just going to push it. It takes a little practice just to get it wrapped around. And tape it to the bottom, just like that. So easy. And then I think what I'm going to do is take my tape, and I'm just going to go around the cup and tape the whole seam there. So do you see the framework for my mask? Just by using a paper plate, a cup, and some tape, I'm now starting to see maybe an animal, or I'm starting to see maybe a funny nose on a character. And also I can work on creating the outside shape of the mask. But we're not going to get to that yet. Let's get the framework done. Everyone's going to start with the same frame, and then you're going to create what you think it looks like. I'm almost seeing a dog, right? If I put big ears here. What if I turn the mask upside down? Maybe the nose can be coming from really high up, like a toucan, right? If I bent that a little more. I'm going to use it like that, though, I think. So now what I want to do is, just to finish up for today, I'm going to look here and here, and I'm going to put the shape of my eyes in. I like that. And now to cut those out, I'm just going to take my scissors and just bend it. Give it a little clip, and now you have a hole. So I can go in and cut out my eyes. It's important to get the eyes cut out first, because once you get the eyes cut out first, you then can sculpt around it. But it's important that you're able to see through the mask, right? Okay. There. So there are my eyes. Okay, so boys and girls, this is the first part of our project, and what you can do while you're waiting for part 2 is you can start to think about what you want this to be, and you can take some plain old scrap paper, and you can start to plan out some of the things that you might need or how you want it to look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw basically this mask like that. See how I did that? And I'm gonna use my imagination, and I'm gonna start to make some simple sketches. Don't go crazy, right? And start to think about maybe some of the colors or some of the things you might cut out next week to glue on to make it more of a character that you're seeing when you create it. Okay, so sketch, create, and think, and next week I will show you part 2. Okay, boys and girls? So have a great time beginning your mask, and I will see you next week. Talk to you soon, boys and girls. Bye.